Hello audience, this is Skate, and this is Thomas Was Alone. I have played this before for about 30 minutes because I was recording it, but perhaps failed on me. So, the program failure, people massive flop, and string Thomas at 23.612 wasn't special, it was just an AI. So 0.1, that's the levels. I got to like 1.3.
Thomas was alone. Wow, a weird first thought to have.
It's quite a beautiful game, to be fair.
Thomas decided to start listing his observations for posterity. 1. The whole alone thing. 2. Portals. They led somewhere.
Basically, he's a
Yet to work
narrator,
out where.
and he's
3.
the narrator of
Falling.
Thomas Falls.
Thomas was absolutely fantastic at falling.
Thomas
He was
can't
almost as good at falling as
I mean,
he was
talk.
at observing.
The soundtrack, original soundtrack of
Okay,
this.
interesting.
It's just
Thomas
fantastic.
couldn't fall past this block. Think, damn it, think.
I'm sorry I
What
haven't
if
done
there was
video in
some
a
kind
while.
of
I've got loads recorded on
inverted
PS4, just
Some way
been
to
really busy. I got
What's the
actually a
word?
really funny video
Jump.
recorded. I'm gonna post later. Oh
Worked.
god. I can't wait.
a big jump. But Thomas noted there was no real danger in missing
Go
it.
talk.
The
Oh,
world
I
didn't
am,
want him
not
to
when he's
fail
talking.
here.
There's
It was
subtitles,
pushing
which you
him,
can't turn off.
but gently.
So I'll tell you the part where I didn't play it.
This all seemed a little
Right.
dangerous.
Yeah,
The
part I
world
didn't help
was
you.
not to be trusted. It was unstable, and it seemed to Thomas that it could let him. Thomas wondered whether the portals were actually taking him anywhere. He felt like he was making progress, but there wasn't really any way to know. He seemed
You
to be
are
moving
making progress,
predominantly
Thomas.
to the right,
You are.
which
Believe
might
in yourself,
or
Thomas.
might not be important.
Sorry about Revolution, it's just like that. There's nothing I can do about that.
It might have been paranoia again, but Thomas could have sworn the world was becoming more complicated. It always seemed to be one step ahead of his skills. It had been designed just for him. He wondered why. Was the world testing him?
No,
No.
too obvious.
obvious.
But yeah, I got this on the Humble Bundle. There's only 8 hours left. So
Something about the boiling, toxic,
I'll get
glowing
it
water
quick.
intimidated Thomas. He didn't like it.
So
He
full of
certainly
great
didn't want
games.
to
I might
swim in it.
play them all. It's a Humble
may.
Bundle, obviously. Now we get the next one in 8 hours. But yeah,
The loneliness was
this
getting
was
to
actually
Thomas.
recommended to me
No
for a
amount
friend
of observation or
ages ago,
excessive
literally about
note-taking could combat that.
4 months ago. I was like, oh, when I get money, I'll get it. And yeah, I've got it. I'm not sure about this. I have done this, but it's quite amazing. Jumping Simulator 2K14. It's quite limited to what I can play because of my computer, which is sad.
Thomas
I know I
had
didn't
a
get to
new
1.
theory.
I think I got to about
The world
0.20.
was training him. He could feel himself getting smarter. There was the mental list to consider.
Yeah, what happened to my
Over the
Fapsis?
minutes
Right,
and
I
seconds
started
since his
recording.
spontaneous generation,
Then for some reason it
he'd
stopped,
become a
and when I
pretty
started
skilled
it again, it
jumper.
crashed. So pretty much everything
was evolving. He just wished
I
he
did,
had someone to share it with.
it's just nothing. I muttered hundreds of bugger balls until the overlapped his bits when the one AI bounced into spawn. so. And I did
Chris
get.
took an immediate and deep dislike to the skinny red rectangle.
Well,
Who
fuck
the
you,
hell
Chris.
did this Thomas think he was?
No one likes Chris. Everyone likes Thomas. Well, you, Chris? No one likes you, Chris.
Chris had been doing fine. He wasn't the highest jumper, but he'd held his own. He'd even been graceful at times. Well, not actually. Not technically graceful. It's probably the wrong word, but you know, fine. There was that skinny little runt leaping about like he owned the place.
Hey, you leave Thomas alone, you little Thomas hater. Oh, swear to God, I'll stab you. No one disses Thomas. Not even other Thomases. See, Thomas just wants to be his friend and help. Look at that. Why? This is why Thomas is alone, because everyone hates Thomas for no reason. I love you, Thomas, don't you, boy? Bit too soon. I'm not good at jumping. You can tell. And it's literally just pressing space.
Okay, this was more like it. A glowy white thing. Only Chris could get to it, which of course made it all the more enticing. What would it do? What new opportunity might this switch open up to?
Yeah, this level does take a little bit, because it's just literally like this. Don't know where there's a faster way.
Grace. Another chance for Thomas to jump slightly higher than Chris. How fortunate. Seriously, this made the whole switch pressing thing entirely worthwhile.
I like Thomas, don't you worry, Tom. Halfway through.
Was this good? Because on the surface, it did not seem good. Chris was pretty scared. Little Red seemed fine, happy to be on his merry little adventure. Chris couldn't shake the feeling that things had taken a significant turn for the worse since Thomas had joined him.
No, you leave Thomas alone!
Sure, he'd been able to piggyback his way to ever so slightly higher platforms, but where had that got him? Well, to ever so slightly higher platforms, which was sort of his point.
Again, a little bit of FPS. Shock here. 8 life. Ooh. I like these type of games. It reminds me of Limbo. We all know I enjoyed Limbo. And yeah, I've got videos of Minecraft PS4 recorded, but I don't think people want to see Minecraft. Right, but I got Destiny, which everyone wants to see. No, but I love Destiny, seriously. I really do. Destiny is love, Destiny is life.
Chris stared at Thomas with
Excuse
pure hatred. He seemed so very happy at their situation. Friends together, a brave fellowship of quadrilaterals on a quest for greatness. That would be fine. But it was all the obvious observation that Thomas was doing which grated. Every time they saw something vaguely new, Chris would hear a satisfied little from the vaulting idiot.
Leave Thomas alone!
The portal would split them up, if only for a few levels.
Kinda might turn Shadow off. Maybe that's the thing that's killing my favourites. I'll do it in the next video. Woo! Wow, Yeah.
John knew. He knew that this was his chance. A moment to shine. This was game day.
This one, I'm not gonna lie. You should have been so glad that you did not actually see me do this, because this took me about half an hour. Ah! Yeah. This is John. John's a dick as well.
This would not do. John needed room to show off his exceptional skills. As it was, he was trapped on the wrong side of these little dot things.
See, John is a
Where did they
dick.
come from, anyway?
I think this is level I got stuck on. Yep.
John inhaled the air of the open space, and it smelled of awesome. Time to flex those muscles, to put his training to use, time to show those little dots how it was done. John decided to press the switch to let the little dots catch up with him. John cared for his new allies. You could tell.
Oh,
from
John
the
isn't a dick.
sympathetic expression he'd practiced in the mirror all these years.
Oh, I like John. He's like, oh, I'm going to show off that I can do all this. But I care about you guys. I like John now. John's not a dick. Whoop, whoop. Alright, so alright, something. Time to get Chris. They're the things you can collect. Not Chris, just. Yep, you got it. Double act. I don't know why it is. It just gets me achievements. Are you again, you? Now you come and help Thomas. Yeah, I'm too pro.
John was happy to keep helping. He felt it was important to his image that he was seen to help the little guys.
Oh, I like John. John, no, get out of there, John. get these up first because these take a while. Oh, this is such a beautiful game. I'm loving it. Then push ahead, see what's ahead.
He didn't mind them so much either. The red one, Thomas, had a charming way of applauding every time John jumped.
Oh, so cute. See, Thomas just wants to be happy. That's what Thomas wants. Grace just doesn't like anybody. That will be definitely. No! Oh, those guys got to jump down with it. Aww.
Don't leave me, guys!
That is John.
Guys, come back. You need me.
The angry orange one was less immediately likeable, but his unremitting seasoning and tutting amused John.
Oh, right, there you go. We'll end the episode in a minute. Right. Hope you guys enjoying this game.
Interesting.
Thomas,
This would require
I'll see you
coordination,
guys in the
balance,
next video.
and timing.
Bye bye.